Hi, this is Hitendra and I'm a language teacher. Today I'll be breaking down some of the scenes from Hindi and Bollywood movies to give you a cultural and a language perspective on how to learn Hindi better. So the first scene that you see here is from a movie called Bareli Ki Barfi. Now, Bareli is a name of a place and Barfi is a kind of a sweet in India. Whenever you have ki, ka or ke, that's more like an apostrophe s. So Bareli Ki Barfi, which means Bareli's Barfi, the apostrophe s. So if you had Rohan's car, that would be Rohan ki gadi. Shalini's house, Shalini ka ghar. And the ka, ke, ki, the apostrophe s, that always depends on what is the noun. If the noun is masculine or feminine. In this case, the reason they use Bareli ki is because Barfi is feminine in Hindi.
गर्दन पे क्या हुआ?
So the first scene that you can see is that the actor is asking the father of the actress, the one you see, she's Kriti Senan, and he's asking her like, "Gardan par kya hua?" So this is one thing. This is a sentence with kya. Whenever you have kya in the middle, that means it's a sentence of what. So now we can connect some of the vocabulary words that he asked in the sentence. So first one you have is gardan. Gardan means neck. Then you have par. Now the reason you have par is because in Hindi you don't say what happened to your neck, you say what happened on your neck. And par is on, kya is what, and this is hua, happened. So what happened to your neck? Gardan par kya hua. But gardan par kya hua, that means what happened on your neck, rather than saying what happened to your neck, which you say in English.
बेटा हमारी पुरानी गाड़ी है.
So now this is where it becomes a bit complex in a language. So he says, "Beta, hamari purani gaadi hai," which means, "Son, our car is old." Now, of course, it doesn't make sense in the context, but what he's trying to say is that my body is old, and he's metaphorically comparing it to a car, an old car that is not working. Now, I can understand that it becomes a bit difficult in a language to know what is the real meaning of someone or what are they referring to, but that happens in every language, so I don't think there is anything you need to really worry about it here. And also, I don't think that people really would talk like this to someone who is speaking in Hindi. I think this is more when you get comfortable and people start to throw these metaphorically things around. But if we break down this sentence, beta means son and beti would be daughter. So beta, hamari is our, purani is old, gadi is car, and then is as the helping verb hai. That always goes in the end. So son, our car is old, beta hamari purani gadi hai.
पिछले हफ्ते ही बवासीर ठीक हुई है.
So this is a typical funny scene, I would say, in Hindi and Bollywood movies. Indian parents, they don't really know when to say something and when not to say something, and they would throw these kind of things around to not really embarrass each other. I think it comes from a genuine concern or not really thinking about it. But the fact that they don't really think about it and throw these kind of things around makes it even funnier.
तो कुछ काम निकल ही आता है.
पिछले हफ्ते ही बवासीर ठीक हुई है.
She says, "Pichle hafte hi bawasir theek hui hai." Now here they mean only last week the piles got better. So as I said, that they just throw random things around without knowing that the guy who said something about being the old car, he wouldn't want someone else to know what is his piles problems are. But if we break down the sentence, pichle hafte is last week. He is working as the only here. I can understand that it doesn't really make sense in English, but you could say pichle hafte hi. It's more of an emphasis word than anything else. When you say pichle hafte hi, is that like only last week. Bawasir, of course, is piles. Theek, this you might know. Here it means better, but theek actually in Hindi means okay. And then hui, happened, or in this case got, and then hai works as the helping verb in the end of the sentence. So only last week my bawasir got better, or only last week the piles got better. You could even give another example saying, only last year I got a car. पिछले साल ही मैं गाड़ी लिया था. And as you can see, he's annoyed, but he can't really say anything. Now, of course, in the next scene, we have a movie called Darlings. Now, of course, English word have been used here because it's quite common in India to make movies with English names. It happens more than you would imagine. So here we have seen, we'll get back to it.
बोला कि वो तुमको ख्यालों में मारता है.
नहीं, हमने बोला कि ख्यालों में भी मारता है.
भी मारता है कहाँ साहब?
भी मारता है.
जी.
मेरे माथे पे क्या लिखा हुआ है?
कुछ नहीं लिखा है साहब.
मिट गया.
अभी बोला कि वो तुमको ख्यालों में मारता है.
So this is a simple sentence saying that. Now here's the problem. As you can see, the Netflix subtitles, they are horrible. He didn't say that abuse is that something you abuse when you say profanity. But here they are actually meaning that someone beats someone. So marna, which actually means to beat someone. So he said that you said तुमने कहा कि वो तुम्हें ख्यालों में मारता है. This is a pretty simple sentence saying तुमने कहा, you said कि that वो तुम्हें ख्यालों में मारता है, that he beats you in your dreams. Now, this is a pretty simple and straightforward sentence. There's nothing too much going on here. The simple translation of this sentence would be, तुमने कहा कि वो तुम्हें ख्यालों में मारता है. As I said, it's a pretty straightforward sentence. Tumne is you, and then tumne kaha becomes you said, right? So this is more for like past tense. The ne, this is the indicator of past tense. So whenever you say maine, I did, tumne, you did, it only goes with certain verbs, not with every verb. You cannot say tumne gaya. That would not make sense. You went when you use with the ne. So you would, but with the kaha to say, you can say it. So तुमने कहा, you said कि that he beats you in the dream, कि वो तुम्हें ख्यालों में मारता है. Khayal here is dreams, and me is in, of course, and marta is the beat, right? Now here's the thing, khayal not necessarily means dreams. That's where I think they also got it wrong in the Netflix subtitles, because khayal not only means dreams, you can also say mere khayal mein. That would mean in my thinking, which is like I feel in a way, right? Or in my opinion, right? Now when she's saying that he beats me in my khayal, she means that even if she's not sleeping and she's just thinking or daydreaming, even then, like in those khayal, he beats her. So that doesn't really mean dreams, but that's fine, I guess.
हमने बोला कि ख्यालों में भी मारता है.
So she said that we said he hits her even in her imagination. So हमने, now the only thing that is changing from the sentence is that तुमने becomes हमने, you became we, right? And हमने, and then other than the तुमने becoming हमने, all the other things they stay the same. Now the one thing that they say here that is important is even, right? So she says that he even beats me in her dreams, which of course she's referring to that probably he beats her in the real life as well, and then even in the dreams, and that is in Hindi is be. But in the context of the movie, of course, the even is be. मैं भी जाऊंगा, I will even go, right? Or like I will also go, that could also mean, but it also means I will even go. So even is also be, and also is also be. So if you say I will also go, that is also मैं भी जाऊंगा. I will also eat pizza. मैं भी pizza खाऊंगा.
मेरे माथे पे क्या लिखा हुआ है? So
now a bit of cultural information here. This is a typical Hindi saying, but you cannot really say it in front of everyone because it's a bit of it's abusive. So whenever someone asks it's a sign that when you say मेरे माथे पर क्या लिखा है. Now he is not saying do I look like an idiot to you. That is what you would just explain in English. What he is actually saying is what is written on my head. Usually people will say क्या मेरे माथे पर लिखा है, which is the abusive version of idiot. But this is more a phrase you use it when you obviously know that someone is trying to fool you or think that you are an idiot. So you just confirm it by saying मेरे माथे पर क्या लिखा है. And this is a very common phrase in India actually.
कुछ नहीं लिखा है साहब.
मिट क्या?
So this is a problem with these kind of subtitles. So she said that there is nothing written, but as you can see, the other lady, she is more behaving like a naive person in this particular scene. Maybe not behaving like a naive person. This is probably what the movie director or like the scene is trying to portray, that how naive she is. And she just said that whatever was written, it got erased. So she said mid gaya sahab, which is like it got erased. And that's kind of like the joke line of this scene. But if you don't speak Hindi and just trying to understand Hindi, then of course you don't look like an idiot is not at all what she said. I don't know who is doing Netflix's subtitles, but they clearly need someone else to do it, because the other person might get something totally different than what they are trying to say in Hindi. So that is all for today. I hope you got some cultural background and also some language learning from this particular video. And I will see you next time for sure. If you like this video, it would be amazing if you can like, share or subscribe and comment. I would try to answer that, even though I'm really bad at answering the comments, but I would really appreciate if you can subscribe. And you can also follow me on Instagram. That would really be helpful for my channel. I share Hindi learning videos every day on my Instagram. So if you're interested in that, I would love a follow. Thank you very much, and I'll see you soon.